Before I had an assistance dog, I lost my job and lost my confidence. It literally went through the floor. I lost my independence basically, which made it really hard, and life became very difficult. I wasn't the person that I used to be, so I hated it basically. Life was horrible.
Some years ago now, I had my purse stolen from me, and suddenly I realised just how vulnerable I am. So I only went out when I got my husband with me, and that's when I thought that I needed help, and the best way for me was a dog.
A.I.D is a unique charity. We help people with physical disabilities train their own pet dog to become assistance dogs. We pair them with volunteer trainers, and apart from the practical help that it gives, it also reduces isolation and increases confidence.
I go loads of places with him. We go down to meet my friends at the cafe for a coffee. We go shopping together. There's nothing worse than people just seeing you in a wheelchair and ignoring you. Now everybody wants to come and talk to you because they want to talk to you about the dog, and just lots of people in the village have come to know me and waved to me and chat to me, and it's amazing. It's made a massive difference to my life, it really has.
Before I had Elsa, most of the time people looked over my head and spoke to my husband. But once I'd got Elsa, they say, "Hello Elsa, how are you?" And then they look at me and they say, "And how are you?" And I think that is so lovely. It's so different to how things were before.
Well, the model is based on the bond that the client and dog already have. That relationship is built on through the training that we do. So as the training progresses, they learn much quicker in their homes and in the local areas.
My condition's deteriorating, so therefore I need the dog to do more things for me. And I do get stuck with things sometimes, and she's always at the end of the phone, text her, email her, and she comes straight out and she'll help me overcome any problems that I've got. So their dedication as volunteers is amazing.
We started actually when Elsa was 2.5, and it was unbelievable. I found it so easy to train her. To her it's a game. To me it was a lifesaver, absolutely.
So he picks things up for me and gives them to me. It can be anything from money to credit cards, so really hard stuff, to simple things like my mobile. He did help me when I had a fall once. I fell out of my wheelchair backwards and banged my head and needed the paramedics. So he fetched my alarm, switched it all on for me. He laid down beside me and stretched himself out to full length and gave me a big cuddle to keep me warm till paramedics arrived.
She can fetch the phone, she can fetch my slippers or my shoes, she can fetch my stick. She can get the washing out the machine and all sorts of things like that. She also has now been trained that if I give her my watch, she'll go and find Ian, my husband, and he knows that means there's an emergency, that I've fallen or I can't get up or I'm ill.
You never cease to be amazed about how wonderful these dogs are and what they do to change people's lives. A.I.D doesn't receive any government funding. It's all through the good work of fundraisers, public, our clients, and also some corporate organisations who are willing to help us.
Any money that can be raised goes to help people like me. I don't know how I would live without Elsa. She knows when I'm having a bad time, and she comes and she lays her head on my lap and she looks up at me, and that look says it all. She loves me and I love her.
Jasper's given me back my courage. It's really given me back my independence, but more than anything, it's given me back my confidence to go out into the world and be me again.